We felt the whole time that something was wrong. And when someone told us that the earth was flat, we had to know for ourselves. We had to study. We had to find out. We had to get through the nonsense. We had to find out for ourselves if what people were showing us was accurate, if it was real, if it was substantiatable. We've found things for ourselves, looked into things that made no sense. We've spent time, wasted time, because we wanted to know. And there's a difference between people that want to know and people that just don't care. But we are the flat earth and we don't believe anything. Not anymore. They've lied to us so many times. It's almost not even their fault anymore. NASA can't be held responsible. If the pilots won't tell you that the earth is flat, then who will? This curve should be exponentially increasing. No one says anything. So why shouldn't they set up a warehouse? Just so they can trick you. You really think hard about this. Do you lie to people at your work? Is there anybody that comes in and says, hey, I am short of cash. Where can I get this part for the cheapest? And you lie to them and tell them that you don't know of anybody? It happens in your industry. It's not just in NASA. It's not just in Hollywood. We are the problem. We have been the problem the whole time. So you want to march to stop NASA? What is the point? We need to stop lies. The only way to do that is to trust the Bible. If we trusted the Bible, we wouldn't be in this situation. If our fathers trusted the Bible, we wouldn't be in bondage. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Being lied to from every angle. NASA's just the 50s incarnation of it. We've got new ones. There's more. There's always more. It becomes apparent that it's a choice, what we believe. It becomes apparent that they will tell us what to believe. Because when we start looking into why we should believe any of this stuff, you're going to be left empty-handed. There is no reality to what they tell us. These things that they show us are on purpose, and they're there to corrupt your mind. It's not just every industry either. It's every person you meet. We were taught nothing but lies, so how could we ever run into people that are not just totally lost, confused?
You'll notice the little drops of milk fat are very animated. Now, back then they didn't know what this was. Some people thought that maybe these are living organisms, kind of like what you would see in a pond sample. Some people thought that maybe it was a mirage, kind of like on a road on a hot day, causing maybe a little rippled appearance. But Albert Einstein, at the age of 26, in 1905, he was single-handedly able to demonstrate that this was actually atomic theory, visible with the eye. Albert Einstein said that atoms are vibrating, and the atoms are kind of bumping into these little bubbles.
It's easy to be nothing. It's the easiest thing in the world to be nothing. Your friends will love you if you are just nothing. Spend your time working, supporting yourself so that you can entertain them on Friday night. You can all go out with your friends and I can entertain you and you can entertain me, and we'll just sit around talking about entertaining things, and we'll choose happiness. It's a choice, don't you know? You just choose whether you're happy or not. Has nothing to do with what's going on around you. Down is up and up is down. If you believe otherwise, it's because there's something wrong with you. If you haven't seen it in every part of your life, then there is something wrong with you. Because the companies that you pull up to have brand new vehicles, and you look in the worker parking lot, and they have beaters. The company vehicles have logos and everything else, even if they're a required service like Progressive. You're required to pay insurance, but they've got all these logos and decals. You're required to buy those logos and decals for all those brand new cars of theirs. If you don't notice it at your own job, then you're never going to understand that the earth is flat. And volcanoes are at least 50% hoax. And jet engines don't use fuel. You'll never understand it because you don't understand that there's a need to understand. Life is real. And every time we talk to you people, you keep telling us, nope, nothing's real. I went to school and they told me what to think. I was there for 12,000 plus hours of indoctrination. And now I know everything that I first heard from the least credible people that I've ever encountered in my entire life. Oh, well, it's not everyone. Yeah, it is everyone. It's every industry. If you can't tell that your industry is worthless, or they waste your time constantly, or you're there just to serve someone else, if you can't tell these things, then you're not going to be able to figure out the earth is flat. Because it has nothing to do with evidence. The evidence is obvious. And we've been shouting it from the top of our lungs. We've been shouting it for years now. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Over and over. It's been our cadence. We've been warning you. And you didn't care. You never cared. All we've been doing is trying to tell you there are things that are wrong. Really wrong. And if somebody can put together a little video clip of some hoses and cables, the next thing you know, your airplane ticket costs twice as much, then they're going to do exactly that. We are the flat earth, and we don't believe anything you say